Welcome to the Ventnor blog interviews for the 2007 Ventnor West Parish Elections. This is based on a question by Farmer's Boy on the Ventnor blog forum. Not long ago there was talk of the Winter Gardens being sold off. A number of the councillors were keen on the idea, citing the cost to the town of running it. Do you think the Winter Gardens is important for the people of Ventnor? What would you suggest to secure its position within the community?
There is the space. There's the potential. There are potential facilities to encompass all sorts of community activities and to take on a much more commercial slant as far as putting on gigs is concerned, and many other events. I do think it needs to be managed in a far more business orientated manner with a much keener commercial edge to it.
Winter Gardens a key part of the town structure, I think. It hasn't been used properly in the past. In fact, it's been abused in a way, because one of the ways in which I fell out with the other councillors was over the funding and the finance and the poor management of it. That's improved immeasurably over the last year or two. I've noticed it. I'm using the Winter Garden myself for the variety show. It should be the centre of town life, like a town hall, if you like. It was a shame that people like the community cafe, which I was concerned with at the beginning, had to go somewhere else because we weren't welcome at the Winter Garden. That's 5-6 years ago. Things have changed now. I want to see the Winter Garden being the centre of town life, and I hope that we shall be able to do that with the council.
I use it myself regularly, and I always make the point of actually, if I'm going out for a drink with my wife and family, that I always make the point of actually going to the Winter Gardens. The trade union that I chair the branch of, there are many conferences up and down the country, and many venues that we actually use. That would be maybe one way that I could personally get involved to promote the Winter Gardens. It is used as wedding functions. I think that we can do more to actually generate and bring income into the Winter Gardens. But again, I'm open to suggestions. I can't wave a magic wand. I don't know how we can make the business prosper in one foul swoop. I think it's a lot of initiatives that we actually have to get involved in. But ultimately, it is a very important place, and I wouldn't want to see it turned into flats. Absolutely not.
I think the Winter Gardens could play a very strong integral part of the local community, far more than it does currently. We had the situation where there were some music events being held there which were very successful. Unfortunately, I'm not sure the people who were running them for the benefits of the locals and the youngsters. I'd like to think if we could support them more like that, it could be two birds with one stone. You're getting the youngsters socialised, and they're doing something they want to do, want to enjoy. Same token, I mean, the Winter Gardens is used, but not to anywhere near the potential it could be. Promotion of that, bringing in more events, more things happening in Ventnor is only going to be good for the local economy and Ventnor in the whole, always round, be it summer or winter. I think it's very valuable, and I think to lose it would be a crying shame. That has been accused and criticised on a number of occasions of losing money unnecessarily. It's very easy with hindsight to say what you could do to change it. In fact, one of the questions I've responded to on the blog was the fact that I do feel they should take deposits up front and have full payment before the event. That obviously creates a situation where you can't have a bad debt. That in itself is going to be positive and take it forward. And anybody looking to hire, rent, lease, whichever way you want to put it, will understand the rules before they enter into it. So there's a minimal risk to the council from that aspect. But I think promoting it harder, using it better, the outside's been done up and made look a lot better. The inside main hall could do with the same. Make it more attractive, make it more desirable, possibly even run it at lower costs and even offer it out at a better rate to get people involved and get things happening, then as a slow start-up effectively, and build on it from there. Again, you could end up finding that you're losing money because it doesn't work, but if you're not prepared to invest in something and take it forward, then you're never going to go move on. Anybody can take a decision and be criticised for that decision, but if you take no decision at all, you're never wrong. We get it wrong sometimes, but let's have a try.
I think to me the Winter Gardens is a community centre at the end of the day. On a personal level, I'd like to see it having non-executive directors borrowed from key arts, but run in a business-like manner, generating a profit, but a lot of that profit being ploughed back for social enterprise, an effective social enterprise, and attracting world-class talent, acts and entertainment to Ventnor. There is no reason why Ventnor should not become a recognised entertainment centre for the southeast of England.